Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get this glowy, healthy, luminous skin. This is a foundation routine. I did do my eye look off camera, but I will have a video for you guys on that coming very soon. So if you guys would like to see how I achieved this winter type of glowy foundation routine, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into this foundation routine. This foundation routine is going to be a hydrating one for the winter for those of you who may have dry skin, or for those of you that just want some moisture and want to have that a luminous, glowy, dewy type of foundation with it looking flawless. So the two foundations I'm going to be using are foundations you have already seen on my channel before, but these are the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundations, and I absolutely love these foundations. For one, because they're super affordable. You can get these at Ulta. I believe at some like beauty supply stores you can get them also. You can just go on their website, and you can also go on the Ulta website as well, and I think they retail for maybe like $8, somewhere around there. I know it's not over 10, so I think that's a great deal. And the two shades that I'm going to be going in with today are bronze and warm beige. I like to mix these together because one is just a little bit too light and one is a little bit too dark. One key I want to say is you want to make sure that you are very moisturized already. You already moisturize your face with whatever creams, oils, whatever you use. But today I do want to make sure I prime really well. So the primer I'm going to be using is the Hangover. You can't really see it because of my camera, but it is the Hangover primer from Too Faced. You guys know when I first started my channel, I was using this in every single video. It is kind of on the pricey side, but it's worth the price. Oh my gosh, look at that big glob on my nose. Ew. Alright, so now that my hydrating one is on, it feels nice and hydrated. And then I'm going to set that with whatever's left in this Mario Badescu. By the way, after this, I'm going to Ulta to get that new Mario Badescu spray. It's supposed to have like lavender and aloe vera in it, so definitely going to get there because it said that it would just release in stores December 15th, and today's December 15th, so I have my alarm set to not forget. Alright, so now we're going to move on to foundation, and I'm actually going to take a little bit of this Aqua Foundation Illuminator from Koh Gen Do, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my palm and kind of rub it in just a little bit to mix it all together. So I like this because it really gives you that a luminous look without it being too much. And first shade I'm going to go in with is warm beige, and I'm just going to mix that in there with the illuminator. And I'm not going to mix the illuminator with the darker shade because I feel like it should be enough illumination from this color that's already on my face. Lately I've been liking to use a brush for my foundations and my dewy type of foundations, because some dewy foundations, illuminating foundations may not be that full coverage. It may be like a medium coverage but buildable, but if you use a brush, I've noticed that it really makes it to be full coverage. So I'm taking this Makeup Shack T40 foundation brush, and this is an amazing brush. It blends so well. Wow, so I noticed, this is crazy. I was wondering why my foundations look the same, and I used the same foundation twice. I was like, why? I know bronze is darker. So I'm just going to go a little bit in with bronze. Now that it is blended in with my brush, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and really just tap this into my face just to make sure all of the fine lines are gone, even though with that brush there's literally like no fine lines, but I just really want to make sure the foundation is into my skin. Now for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Tarts Shape Tape in the shade Tan Sand, just to conceal, not to highlight. So I'm just going to let this sit on my face a little bit so I can be more coverage. But lately, you guys, my skin, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but my skin has not been itself. Like, I've been having these little breakouts. One little pimple that just ruins everything. Like, This one isn't really a pimple right here. It's more of like a bump, I guess. I don't know. And then I had like one over, I have like a couple over here. They're like tiny, tiny. They're like really not pimples. They're like tiny little, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's bothering me because I'm so used to my face being smooth, no breakouts, and I've been going through it. I don't know if it's this Florida weather, this Florida water. I have heard the Florida water is not really that good. So anyways, I'm gonna go back in and start blending in this concealer. So now that concealer is in, you can see it really did conceal. So now we do want to keep it to where everything is still very moisturized. I'm going to be going in with this Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium. And I really like this concealer because it is super hydrating. So I'm just going to take a little, squeeze a little bit, and just put it on the back of my palm. Just about that much. And I'm going to actually take a brush to apply it. So I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics number 11 brush, and I'm just gonna apply it right under the eyes. Now with this concealer, it says it's creaseless, but I don't know, for some reason this concealer to me creases under my eyes, and I am not about that crease life. But it really does give my under eyes that luminous look, makes it look so smooth. And I don't want too much because it is a lighter shade and I'm not really going for that highlighted look today. Tapping it into my face and everywhere else where I normally would put my regular foundation, cream concealer. And then of course I'm going to let that sit just for a little bit so it can get a little bit thicker and give it more of a full coverage. Alright, so now that it has been sitting for a while, I'm going to go back in with my Real Technique Beauty Sponge. So already from it being blended into my skin, you can see how it just really gave my skin like that extra luminous glowy look. And I really haven't been going towards this glowy look lately because I've been loving my L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation because of just how flawless my skin looks. But it's never too much to switch over to a dewy foundation so you can get that real nice skin, healthy looking skin. So I'm really feeling how healthy and glowy my skin is looking right now. So next concealer, of course, this is a ride or die. I probably will never not use this concealer. And this is the Koh Gen Do Moisture Fit, which is another moisturizing concealer. And this is in the shade 04. And I really like this concealer because I like to tone down the highlight under the eye if I do use a concealer that is a little bit too bright. So this is perfect. I literally use this in every makeup tutorial I have up here. And so now I'm gonna go back in with my beauty sponge, and I absolutely love the finish. Like, just look at that. Look at it. It just looks so smooth. Okie dokie. So it is now concealed. Everything is nice and fully covered. I look more awake now. I look more alive. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I will be right back to finish everything else. Okay, so my eyebrows are, can't even talk, okay. So my eyebrows are done. Now we're gonna go in with contouring and bronzing. And I do love using a cream contour just because it seems more natural. It really blends well into the skin, and this, and a cream contour is actually really good for dry skin as well. And I absolutely love the black opal one, and this is in the shade Hazelnut. So I'm just going to do my usual and just go ahead and contour my face. And then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. stippling brush to blend in this contour. Now that the contouring is all done, you see how my skin is still looking so nice and glowy and fresh and just super clean looking, right? Like I'm hydrated for the winter, for this cold weather that I'm really not going to be getting because it's Florida and it's like 75 degrees today. So this for y'all that's really struggling in that cold, dry weather. This is for y'all. So now I need to go ahead and set my highlighted areas. So I'm going to take my beauty sponge and make sure I get everything that has crease. So I'm going to get under these eyes and also on my lid, because after I did do my eyebrows, I did go ahead and prime my lids with the LA Girl concealer. And today I'm going to be using a different powder that I've actually tried once, and this is Queen by Kweencosmetics. I came across her page on Instagram and she did powders and it was saying there was no flashbacks, and I was like, I do want to try a new powder, even though I love my Maybelline one. Like, that's my go-to. I probably will never stop using it. But this is in the shade Buttercream. So I'm going to use this powder to set my areas where I used the concealer and highlight it. And I'm just going to take some on my beauty sponge. Actually, I want to use a brush. So I'm going to take some on this brush and just go ahead and set. And you guys know I have to let it sit on these smile lines. Okay, so now that is into my skin, I'm going to go in with a powder to bronze up just a little bit more. And you guys know I love this. Ooh. Ah! I just really dug my nail in the contour shade. Ugh. I'm gonna go in with the shade Mocha to set this powder contour. And so now I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this into my skin. Now we are going to move on to blush, because we need to give these cheeks a little bit more color. This one blush right here from Sephora, this palette right here, you guys know I absolutely love it. This one shade in here, because it just gives you that glow. Like, you can honestly just wear this blush and use it as your highlighter as well. Like, it's a blush and a highlighter all in one. I absolutely love it. And if you're new to my channel, continue to see me using this in every video. And I'm going in with this peaches shade right here, and I'm taking this It Cosmetics brush and just going right on my cheeks. You see how it just gives me that glow? Love it. Okay, so to get all of this powders and just everything that I put on my face to really come together and sit, I'm going to go in with my Max Fix Plus. Alright, you guys, so go ahead and do my eyes off camera, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of like the highlighting and setting my face with my lashes and all that good stuff. Alright, so the eyes are done. I did film this look, so if you guys like this eye look, then be out on the look for that video coming to you very soon. So now we are going to finish the face, and I'm going to go in with this Pur Cosmetics Hydrating Mist, and I'm just going to get this and spray it all over my face. Okay, so now onto the highlighter, my favorite part. I'm going in with this Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Illuminati. I haven't used these Artist Couture highlighters since I've lived in Florida. I used to be obsessed with Cocoa Bling, and I've actually never used this one, and I've had it since I've had Cocoa Bling, which has been for like a year now probably, and I've never used Illuminati. So I'm going to see how this one looks, and I am taking the Makeup Shack brush, and this is in the brush T15. I barely put any on. Shooketh. Huh. This highlighter is crazy. Why have I never used this? Wow. And so I'm going to take what's in the lid to get my nose. And then we can't forget the brow bone. I'm going to go and spray my face one more time with the Pur Cosmetics. So this look is all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this dewy, glowy, luminous, healthy looking skin foundation routine. I absolutely love how my skin looks so healthy. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to be out on the look for this eye look. If you did like this eye look, I will have that soon. So leave me some comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.